Get some bass together now, James. Oh, dollar made me told. Oh, dollar bar. Oh, dollar made me told. Oh, dollar bar. Said the dress she wanted cost. Oh, dollar yard. Said the dress she wanted cost.
Then I was arrested and incarcerated. And while I was there, I collected those men, those works from black men, white men, Mexican men, Native Americans, men who on the inside are basically at war with each other. And it was a process of taking it, for me, arriving there with this, the energy and the values and having practiced and began to practice the spirit which we're living and practicing here, the principles of being of service, principles of restorative justice, the principles of nonviolence. So for me, it became a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to really be in a micro environment where all of the opposites of those things are aggregated. Everything is highly, people are, like I say, are at war with each other. There's not a lot of what you call it, being of service to each other, and it's a reflection of the larger society. The men there are in many ways broken, many of them, and have just kind of responded in a negative way to the world that we live in. So the wars that our larger society perpetrates on the environment and on etc. has been internalized, and the violence and the fear. It's all rooted in fear.
Art that was kind of like in this style after a period of being really, really depressed. I'd been almost raped in college, and I was just like horribly, horribly depressed. And one day I started noticing that like life just was beautiful. And I couldn't help but think that life was just this beautiful, fun, happy, wonderful place. And it was very surprising to me. And I started making these drawings that all are sort of made up of these little bitty parts that form a whole picture. And I started thinking that maybe that was how I was seeing life at the time. There's this interconnectedness where we're all these separate little pieces, but when you put us together, we create something that's beautiful and huge and amazing, and that's so much more than what we could do as our own little part.